welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Chicago's Feeling Stronger Every Day. This one is a Patreon request by our patron Dan, and Feeling Stronger Every Day by Chicago should be a good one. We have given one reaction, I think, to Chicago in the past, but it's been a while now. So we do have Boston, Kansas, Chicago, all of them in our playlist.
Yeah, so it should be interesting for us because we are reacting to all this music from the West, being in a 10 by 10 bedroom or recording room in Mumbai, India. The title says a lot, Feeling Stronger Every Day. Being a motivational speaker, a life coach, as well as a soft skills trainer for most of my professional life, I think I have a pretty good idea what this song is about. It's about, what it says, being stronger every single day, stronger and stronger, growing stronger and stronger. No matter what has happened in the past, you become stronger and stronger. And that is what the great people do. Whatever hits them, they may fall at that moment, but they're very quick to learn their lesson. They're very quick to learn from it, from that fall, that failure, that mistake, call it what you will. Maybe a breakup in a relationship, maybe a divorce. They're very quick to learn from things. They learn the lessons and then they dust their bottoms off and they get walking once again. So that's how they actually continue on their journey of living a fabulous life. We only live once. So it makes sense to make the most of your life on earth. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We all know that. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. There are illnesses around the world. From cancer, I've lost my dad to it. I've lost my mom to another illness. We all have had people who we know very close to us who have had illnesses, terminal illnesses, and who have succumbed to it at the end of the day. Even if they put on a brave fight, unfortunately the diseases of the devil are so powerful that you can't get over them, even after trying very hard. So let's get started with this. It's already made me emotional. Kirti, your thoughts? What do you think the title of the song is about, and what is the song going to be about?
Feeling stronger every day. It should be a mantra for everyone, whether you have been through tough phases or you haven't been through one, and your life is just going well, just like a merry-go-round. It's just doing well, and yet you have to feel stronger every single day. It is easier when you haven't faced the difficulties what somebody else may have faced, or the kind of experience the other person may have faced at a particular time, to feel stronger every day. But when we do, fall on our face sometimes because of the wrath of the life, or you call consequences that happen, but remembering it every single morning, I'm feeling stronger today, should be your mantra to start your day with, because it works psychologically. It's like an affirmation that I'm stronger, I'm powerful, and I'm going to face the life, or going to go ahead and face my day with strength.
Yeah, and there's no point crying over spilled milk, no matter what has happened. I mean, maybe it's just a phrase, but it actually holds a lot of value in those words. Don't cry over spilled milk. Once someone is gone, what can we do? We can't really bring them back. We can pray to God, we can pray to anyone else, we can try our very best. All that we can do is hold the memories, the happy memories, the good memories of that person in our heart, and while when we are lonesome during the day and night, we can just dream about them, and that's the best we can really do. And keep the memories intact in our home, as well as in whatever way we can. But yes, we have to move on. We can't cry over spilled milk. It's a breakup, it's a financial loss, it's bankruptcy, it's debt, it's anything that you're facing. You can't really cry over it. You have to face it and move on. Let's get started on that note, Kirti. It's a good warm-up for both of us as well as our viewers.
Yes.
To learn more about Kirti and me, check out our Patreon page. The link is in the description box of this video. Before we start, it's also important to let you know that this is a first time, single take, honest, psychological reaction of this particular song that we are reacting to. To know why, read up on our profile, go through our intro video on our Patreon page. Wow, this was pretty good. Musically, it was top-notch music that we listened to. I love those breaks, town, 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 and then oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I
The
like
double,
that. That
double,
was awesome.
double treat of the oh yes was phenomenal. Wow, it is exactly, I guess, some of what we talked about, I guess, in the intro. So I leave it over to Kirti to have a say about everything. I guess I'm done. I had a brief chat in the intro, so that's about it.
believe it or not, but every single day, I believe that I am feeling stronger today. I literally believe. And when you say it again and again, or when you affirm yourself, believe in it, when you keep repeating it to yourself, it actually turns out to be that way.
Yeah.
No matter how many people are trying to put you down, they are trying to be against you. Some people, you may not even know if somebody hates you unless that person says on your face. But when you are constantly reminding yourself, I am stronger every single day. I really like this title. I mean, this title says it all. Feeling stronger every day. When we talk about all these things, we have to take it every single day of the life. We can't say 1 month, 2 months, after that, no, it can't happen. Life is not that way. Life is every day. We are living it every day. Wow, I love this title. I love this song. I like the way they went about it. It was as if it was a celebration. Even though from the lyrics of the song, what I gather is he has had a breakup with his wife or girlfriend, whoever was in his life, and he's saying, you would have wanted it that way. That I'm feeling stronger every day when you're not there around me, when you're not in my life. I didn't pay that much attention to know whether the partner is dead or just had a breakup. But it could be any of the case. You still have to hold your head up and you have to live your life as you like it. I really don't know who defines love, where the definition of love comes from, where the definition of loyalty comes from. But what happens? The love, loyalty, dedication, devotion. It is very important to show it to your partner when you are in a relationship. But when you're not in a relationship, when the relationship isn't there, the person has left you for XYZ reason, it didn't work out, you broke off, or unfortunately, the person is is not anymore in your life, not anymore in this world. Then you have to do all those things to yourself. The love, devotion, loyalty, dedication, everything for yourself. You have to do it double, what you are sharing and what you are doing for yourself. Because we were born alone and we are going to go, die alone. So if we don't take care of ourselves, I know a lot of people give up, or they remain in that halo effect, or after effects, aftermath of somebody leaving them, after a separation, after a divorce, after a breakup, after somebody passed away. The grief takes time. It takes 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year. But after that, you have to give all that love, all that care, all of that you shared with somebody to yourself to get back to your life again, and then embark on the journey once more. Whether you have to change a location for it, to get rid of so many memories and habits, the daily life that you are living, because it's very difficult to be in the same environment and try to forget somebody quicker. It doesn't happen that fast because you have so many things that you did together. But when you try and change the environment a little bit for a while, you realize there is so much more. You start seeing more things in life. You start seeing more opportunities that come up in life. On the music part, I found it was kind of, organized chaos going on. Instruments playing, chorus going on, everything. It was full. It was full of music, full of energy. And this is the song anybody needs who's dealing with these things. You need to put this on and keep saying to yourself, I'm feeling stronger every day, just like you wanted. And I'm living my life and I'm very happy. The same song can go for kids too. Children, teenagers, they go through the same trauma, they go through the same troubles when things go wrong in their life. It's not only about partners. Children are very, very sensitive. And they too can listen to this song, and I think it will help them. It is a good song. It's a great song. And a great request by Dan.
Affirmations are a very powerful thing, in life. I'll give you a simple example of affirmations, to elaborate why this works. Feeling stronger every day, repeating it to yourself. Years ago when I used to take my classes, where we had a lot of people attending our classroom courses, specifically on Sunday, especially during the summer holidays, we had packed classrooms. We had 30, 40 students in a class attending my lectures in personality development and public speaking. And one of the topics that I would often take up is goal setting. And when I would give examples in that class, there were obviously students who would disagree with what I said, or who would, want to know a lot more about how my methods work. So I would often give them the example. Let's say, you, keeping with the topic of this song, if you lost your pet dog yesterday, your pet dog died or your pet cat, they passed away, and you're in grief. Now, if you choose to wake up and say, let's say you follow the 5-second rule, the 10-second rule, what people talk about, you be proactive and count backwards from 10 to 1 or 5 to 1 and get started on whatever you're delaying or procrastinating on. Let's say you follow that, let's say you don't even follow that. You get out of bed and you say to yourself, I'm feeling good today. I realize that my pet has died, but I have her memories, I have his memories inside my heart and mind forever, for as long as I shall live. I feel good today. I feel good about that today. If you just say that every single morning, and maybe in the night too before you go to sleep, maybe even during the daytime, what I do or what I have done with tremendous, it has been worked out for me like a miracle at times. What I have done is I've repeated it more than 10 times a day, because what do we do with our time anyway? If you analyze the average person, the average adult in America or India, what do they do with their 24 hours a day? Can't they just take out 5-10 minutes to repeat something like this, which will take 20 seconds to 30 seconds each time? It really doesn't take more time than that. So when you repeat these things, I'm feeling stronger every day. No matter what you have been through, there may have been a hurricane in your neighborhood and you may be without a home. But if you say you're feeling stronger every day, your brain starts working on those lines. The brain processes the information. The funny thing about the brain is it's indirectly connected to the topic. Let's say you're going out to a restaurant, you don't have that much cash, but you just make an affirmation that tonight I'm going to have this great meal, whatever that great meal may mean to you. Maybe it's a whole roast chicken with mashed potatoes, fries on the side, a bit of roasted or fried vegetables too, a nice dessert to eat after that, maybe an ice cream after the hot roast chicken to cool you down. Maybe you want a glass of wine to have along with your roast chicken.
Wow, as you say, I think.
Yeah, and the roast chicken is not just roasted, it's stuffed and roasted. So it's stuffed with a beautiful dressing of Parmesan. Parmesan cheese is grated on top after it's roasted and the final touches. So it looks beautiful. It's not just like a common roast chicken. It has a cheese melting on the sides. And inside you have the, different kinds of cheeses. The mozzarella, you have the other cheeses, which are commonly used as pizza toppings. So you have all that stuffing on the inside and the roast chicken and then the cheese, Parmesan cheese on top. So you have all this, you just imagine that you're going to have all this. Trust me, if you do that 10 times today before dinner time, trust me, you'll have a good meal tonight. You'll have a good meal. Even if there's a chance that you do not get something in the league of that roast chicken to eat tonight, you will have a great meal either ways. Much better than what you had yesterday. Unless you did the same thing yesterday, what I'm telling you to do today. So that's about it, I guess, for this particular reaction. Thanks for watching our psychological reaction and analysis of this song. Goodbye.